Bitcoin just got rejected. Now what? Well, we got a lot to talk about in today's video. Big altcoin news, AI, meme coins, all kinds of fun stuff. Even what Ethereum's doing. Ethereum's doing not much, but we're going to talk about it anyway. It's going to be a good time, guys. Stick around for it. Let's get straight into it. Talk about the price of Bitcoin. Bitcoin, my buddy. Look at this. We've had a beautiful run for Bitcoin. This is the weekly candle here, okay? We've run this weekly candle from $62,500 all the way up to $69,000 and a little bit of change there. That's a beautiful weekly candle. The new weekly candle starting off with a little bit of a correction. Now, how deep does that correction go? Time will tell, but I've got some ideas on that. And look, this is an interesting place for this to happen, because if we extend this orange line over just a little bit, where do we get to? Oh, look at that. Key price resistance from back here in July. This was always going to be a sticky area. And I know that everybody wants to get super mega long when Bitcoin is pumping, okay? The best time to get super long on Bitcoin is when we drop back down to an area of price support. Okay, that's what you should be looking out for. Now, where are the key areas of price support here? Well, kind of really on this line right here, this downtrending line, although I'll be curious to see if that can hold or if we go a little bit lower. Now, very key thing to note, this is a higher high here at 69K, so we're doing okay, all right? We still have our MACD bull cross right here in play, so that's a very important thing to keep in mind as well. And even if we come back down to $66,000, we come back down to support around $62,000 or $63,000, might seem scary to some people, but that would actually be totally fine and normal and healthy, and would just be a higher low. None of this stuff is crazy or out of the ordinary. It would really change the big picture, right? That wouldn't invalidate the weekly MACD bull cross, right? And that wouldn't invalidate the overall bullish market structure that we are firming up right now, okay? So those are just some ideas for you to consider. Once we break beyond 69K with some kind of conviction here on the daily, let's switch over to the daily here so you can have a little bit of a view of that as well. Once we break over this with some kind of conviction here on the daily, then things can get pretty exciting. Look, 66K is a very interesting area, isn't it? Right down here. Going back down lower, if we come down to 62 or 63K, that lines up with the 50 and 100-day exponential moving averages anyway, which are key areas of price support for Bitcoin. Not saying that's definitively going to happen, but these are areas to be looking at for a pullback on this move, okay? So we'll see how that plays out. Once we start cracking over 69K with some kind of conviction, right? Daily candle closes above. That's when we start talking about taking out the next areas, right? That becomes 72K and of course 74K, which is the big one. And when 74K gets broken, that's the line of lines, okay? This initial breakout is very exciting. We need to see, of course, some strength build here. But when we get beyond 74K, that's when the real fireworks start. As I've said many, many times before, that's when number go up, technology gets activated. That's when everyone gets very excited about Bitcoin on the timeline again, much more so than now. That's when the media starts covering it, normies start flooding back in, all that kind of stuff, okay? In the background, by the way, China cutting interest rates by 25 basis points again. China is going through record easing and stimulus right now, and it's having an effect, okay? Markets are currently loving it. I like this by Rectimides. He said, rate cuts, Trump wins, guns are gone, radical repricing, normies invade, speculative mania, $200,000 Bitcoin, top signals everywhere, AI cults, $100 billion meme coins, $10 trillion crypto market cap, rampant degeneracy, Valhalla ascension. Would you be ready, Anon? That's what's coming. That's what's coming. That kind of crazy is what's coming. And that, of course, is when most people will be rushing in to buy. And you're not going to be buying, though. You're the smart one. You bought early. You're going to be selling when you see all that stuff happening on your timeline, okay? You're not going to be buying. You're going to remember, you're not a genius. It's just a bull market. You have to sell. That's the genius move in a bull market, okay? It's to sell, not to buy more. Real quick shout out to today's sponsors, Itust Capital. Guys, if you want a tax-efficient way to be doing the crypto game, you might want to look at what Itust has to offer. You can bring over your existing IRA, start a new one, your 401k, whatever your tax retirement plan is. You can wrap your crypto trading in that plan. And here's the deal. You can trade as much as you want. 100 trades, 1,000 trades, or more, whatever. Go crazy. And guess what? Not a single taxable event because you are trading within the confines of your retirement plan. Pretty cool, right? And if you've been trading crypto for a while, you know how bad taxes can eat into your long-term profits. So this might be something worth checking out if you're serious about being in the game long-term in crypto. Plus, you can do in-kind withdrawals, means you can put those coins back in your pocket in the future. You can trade gold, you can trade silver as well via the partnership with Kitco. So you can get real physical stuff to put in your hand again via them. Low costs, no monthly fees, biggest IRA provider in the crypto game. And you can get a $100 bonus when signing up using the link down below. So go check that out if that's something that you're interested in learning more about. Okay, back into it. This is crazy. Phil here sharing. Bitcoin miners have depleted the reserves by 87,000 Bitcoin since the halving. Reserves now set at an all-time low following the post-halving hash rate capitulation event. Now, this is wildly important because when the miners don't have Bitcoin to dump, this is what the post-halving is all about. 6 months post-halving, here we are, okay? 6 months post-halving, and everything's lining up perfectly. Macro scenes, crazy stuff's going on there. And the Bitcoin miners simply don't have that much Bitcoin to dump into the markets anymore. That's the beauty of the Bitcoin halving. It reduces the ability of the miners to dump into the market. At the same time, demand's constantly going up year after year. It's a crazy thing. Look at this demand right here. Boom. Last week finished strong. Friday, $270 million of positive inflows for Bitcoin ETF products, rounding out a $2 billion+ week of inflows. That's insanity. These are wild, wild numbers we're seeing here. Bitcoin whale data shows pre-COVID rally behavior. Look at this chart right here. Very similar to what we saw back here. The exchange whale ratio represented by the 30-day moving average currently mirrors patterns last observed in 2020 after the COVID-19 crash. In that instance, whales aggressively accumulated Bitcoin, which preceded the massive bull run that took Bitcoin to new all-time highs into 2021. Whales are accumulating, baby. And look at this. Quentin with a great chart here. Retail is sleeping. Not you and I, okay? We're retail. We're not sleeping. We're paying attention. We're talking about the big herd of wildebeests that's going to come to the watering hole pretty soon, okay? We're the clever ones. We're here first, okay? We're the wild hogs, the giraffes, the rhinos. We got here first, man. The wildebeests, they're coming. They're going to spoil the party. But when they get here, we're going to slowly slip away, and the crocodiles are going to eat all those guys, okay? That's how it works. That's how it works, man. But you got to be a sneaky rhino and slip away when the time comes, okay? Anyway, he says, retail is sleeping while institutions and whales are loading their bags. It's very true. ETFs, $2 billion last week. Bitcoin whales munching hard. Retail's nowhere to be seen. Oh, but they're going to come back. When Bitcoin cracks 74K, media's going to go into a frenzy. It's going to be nuts. This is some perspective for you as well. Look at this. Bitcoin 6% from all-time highs. Ethereum 43%. Solana 36% down. XRP, pour one out for the poor XRP holders, 83% down. Doge down 80%. Cardano 88%. Oh, my Chainlink bags at 77. VeChain. Is anyone even talking about VeChain anymore? Crazy. Gala. Anyway. This some interesting perspective for you. Let's put it that way. Croissant shared. He said last time Bitcoin was trading at $69,000, Ethereum was trading at $4,200. That's crazy, man. Because today, Ethereum ain't nowhere close to that. ETH, what's going on, man? What's going on? You feeling okay, buddy? Buddy, come back to us anytime now. My ETH bags, oh, man. Still, now we got a nice little rally this week for Ethereum. Of course, went up from 2450 to 2750 or whatever. Fine, Ethereum. That's okay, I guess. But gosh darn it, man. Until we break $2,800 for Ethereum, not too much to report, to be honest. Big unlock coming for Celestia this week. 80.85% of their supply. Gosh, that cannot be good. That's $1 billion of the TIA coming in. That cannot be good. Now, Aerodrome had a similar thing. Was that back in March of this year, I think? And it wasn't good. Aerodrome's been suffering since then. I know it has been in a downtrend since then. I know the market's been suffering more broadly since then, but it, didn't help having like 80% of the supply or whatever unlocked, did it? Coinbase Ventures just locked up 2 million Aero. Shout out to my Aerodrome bags. By the way, I own Aerodrome. If you want to see my portfolio holdings, you can always find those down below in the YouTube description, pinned comment over on X. You'll see my current portfolio holdings, my OTC deals, my pre-sale investments, all that kind of stuff is there for you guys to check out. Okay, it's always there, so go check it out if you're interested to know what that's there. You also find a risk statement there because investing in crypto is risky. You can lose all your money. No, seriously, you can lose all your money. DYR, never invest more than you can afford to lose. That's serious, guys. Okay, anyway, this is insane though. Some massive players have been just market buying Aerodrome and like it's been crazy. Spartan Group did the other week. I can't remember. A couple other big investment firms did. That's awesome. Dudes, some of the biggest firms in crypto are market buying Arrow and locking it up, man. That's crazy. Their total V Arrow positions now $10 million locked for 4 years. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. Good job, Coinbase Ventures. Pump my bags, baby. Let's go. Avalanche. Big news for Avalanche. So this is from the founder of Ava Labs here. He said, do you all understand how insane this is? The Avalanche team is in Buenos Aires for the Avalanche Summit Conference. All the devs were busy all day, and I was meeting President Milei. Meanwhile, Pulsar casually launched a chain that doubled the number of transactions performed per second. Infinite horizontal scaling is beautiful. Oh, I need to buy more Avalanche. I do. I think I might do that sometime in the near future. I have to trade out one of my other bags for it. You know, just consolidate bags a little. No shade on my other bags. Just some things haven't been moving as much, and I feel pretty excited about what's going on over at Avalanche, to be honest. Look at this. 7.5 million wallets onboarded by Play Off the Grid in the last 2 weeks. That's insanely awesome. Huge catalyst for AVAX adoption. So very, very cool. Miles here sharing 50% of the mind share right now on social media is for AI. Memes down here at about 17%. Now, this could be partially due to AI meme coins going absolutely crazy this week. More on that in just a second, but still wild to see such a huge amount of AI mind share. And look, AI and crypto just go hand in hand in so many different reasons. There's so many great AI coins that are going to come out over the next 6 months, and yeah, they're going to suffer bad in the bear market when the bear market comes around. There's going to be a lot of great opportunities. There's a lot of great opportunities right now, whether we're talking about decentralized GPU networks or really more focused AI blockchains and stuff like that. There's a lot of opportunities right now in crypto for AI. But this was the big one. We're talking about GOAT. Okay, we've been talking about GOAT. GOAT dropped. Where was I when this happened? I guess I was sleeping. Anyway, GOAT dropped below a $200 million market cap today for like 5 minutes. After the Truth Terminal posted, the ticker is GOAT. I think that there was some earlier thing where he misspelled something. I don't even, it's just so silly. Lost like 50% in like 5 minutes or some crap like that. I don't even know. It was nuts. It was nuts, man. He almost immediately recovered, basically back to the market cap it was before that happened. Wild volatility as usual on these gosh darn things. But here's the mid curve on it, right? It made a typo, says the mid-curve guys. Well, it trained off 4chan Reddit shit posts. It's trained off your shit posts. Yeah, the AI meme coin revolution, it's super interesting, and I think it's definitely got legs as a narrative. Is GOAT going to be the winner? I mean, look, it's definitely interesting. If I saw another giant dip on it, I might be interested to take it back. I've not taken a position yet. I might. I may. We'll see. I'd like to see one of those nice, nasty 70, 80% pullbacks. Then maybe we'll get a bag. We'll see. We'll see. But I think AI meme coins have some pretty interesting potential. I think we're going to see some of these things go absolutely bananas during this cycle. Anyway, that's my thoughts on it. If you want to stay up to date with everything going on in the crypto market beyond these videos, I highly recommend you check out the Wealth Mastery newsletter. Every single week, my team and I are posting all the latest for you guys in our newsletter, working hard to keep you ahead of the curve in these fast-moving markets. We're covering altcoin alpha. We're covering altcoin deep dives, DeFi tutorials, airdrops. Oh, man, our airdrops going crazy this year. Huge opportunities. We're trying to help you guys filter out the noise and get more signal, okay? Check it out. 145,000 people a week reading this bad boy. You can get it for free to your inbox using the link down below in the description. Go check it out. Thanks so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you back for the next one. Peace.